Let's talk about this. Coming. A podcast with Leangie and Brandon.
That's us. Hey, motherfuckers, we're back. Episode 9.
After a long hiatus.
You know? Last episode, Shorty was looking trash, but guess what?
Not this time.
Not today.
No shower cap over my head.
Goddess level.
Deep conditioned it yesterday, so.
Goddess status.
What was I gonna say?
Nigga. First of all, baddest bitch in the podcast game. Which one of y'all better than her? Stand up right now if you better than her. Who? Nobody stood up. Exactly.
Doesn't
Maybe I shouldn't have said bitch, right? Should I do it again?
Doesn't Scotty whatever the fuck have one? Niggas in love with this bitch. Was there?
Scotty Beam is
I was
really
gonna
bad.
say Scotty Pimpin.
You was Scotty Baby?
I was gonna say Scotty Pimpin.
Scotty Pimpin?
Pimpin.
Scotty
What the
Pimpin.
fuck?
I thought you said Pimpin.
No, the fuck you
What
didn't.
kind of name is that, Scotty Pimpin? Whose man is this? Whose man is this? Huh? Where'd we find her? Anyway, fuck that.
Anyways, yes, we are breaking social distancing rules right now.
Man, fuck social distancing. Guess what? We family. We here. My mask is over there. Don't act like I don't got my mask. I got my mask here.
That's a fact.
Okay.
We've been protected, you know?
Yeah,
Every time we go outside, I do forget my mask, but I always remember right on the block. Run back.
Forget your
Get my
mask.
Yeah, when I'm leaving the house. I be thinking everything's all peachy, and then I remember, oh shit.
Y'all think she be going back to get the mask?
Yes, I do go back to get the mask.
I never seen it. Anyways.
Well, that's because we haven't seen each other in so long.
Yeah, it's been fucking months.
Oh my god.
It hasn't. It's been 3 days. So Angie, what's up? What's new with you?
I've been great, you know. Last podcast, you know, I was kind of like, you know, in my mom's house, scared to go outside, all this other stuff. But I've grown past it, you know, and I feel like a lot of it I owe to Love Island. I've been watching the show, and it kind of brought me out of my anxiety.
Before you go to what you watch, can I ask you a question real quick though?
Yeah.
Is it just the show that made you like more chill about the like this whole issue, or like was it something else?
No, I think the more I read about it, the more informed I was, the less scared I was of the pandemic. But also, it's just like a good distraction. Reality shows are good distractions, period.
Not a big fact.
But Love Island is hilarious and a mess, and British people are funny as fuck. So I'm having a good time. You've had a good time watching it too, huh, friend?
Not necessarily.
Yes,
I mean,
he has.
I've had an okay time, I think.
Yep.
I mean, I've been like fighting watching that shit for dumb long, but like you broke me.
Yeah. You know,
I'm not gonna lie. This shit tight. You feel me? This shit is high grade. This shit is. First of all, before the shit, stop playing with me. You feel me?
I'm dead.
Let's get it. Yeah, this shit is cool. I like it. I like the accent. Not all the bitches are bad, but the accent makes up a lot of the percentage. You feel me? And my favorite season is season 3. As I
That's it.
As I said, what the fuck? We didn't do this yet.
Season 3. Yeah, season 3 is like our favorite. We watched it together, kind of.
I feel like we have a relationship like Kristen Cam.
They're way funnier than us.
That's cap. First of all, they are funny. I'm not gonna lie, they're funny, but they're not funnier than us.
If you literally you don't have to watch Love Island from the first season. We would recommend season 3 the most because
100%.
it's the funniest one.
100%.
There's like 2 boys on there. They're like best friends. They're
like in love with each other.
So funny.
And then there's one of those boys that are like in a couple with this girl. Her name is Olivia. Fucking batshit crazy, and I love it. You know I love that toxic shit. I love it.
It's crazy.
What's crazy? I love this toxic shit. Or
no, the
she's
show.
Crazy? Oh yeah, 100%. I had to make sure. Yeah, 100%. And then we're also watching other seasons. I really fuck with the show. I can't really think of anything else to say about Love Island, so I'm gonna stop.
What would you do? What would you do if you were on Love Island? How do you think you would come out on top?
Before we even get any further, I feel like Leangie and I would body one of these shows.
Any reality show,
body.
We just body.
Guess what? I don't know her, but oh my god, our connection is so organic. Like fuck out of here.
I feel like I've known you my entire life.
Oh my god, are you me? Nigga, fuck out of here. We would body that and take the bread and laugh at y'all niggas. 100%. Laugh at you stupid niggas.
Nobody would know. I
would get my shit off in the house. Guess what? You know what? Yo, baby girl, look. I love you to death, but my connection with her is way too strong. You gotta wait.
Same. I sleep with at least 2 before I.
Yeah, you know I gotta knock some shit down. I have to in the house. What else we gonna do?
But then at the end of the day, we leave with the 50,000.
Moral of the story: watch Love Island, you fuck ass niggas. What else you been watching, man?
I've been watching. Well, first of all, this is like the perfect time to like catch up on shows, like watch new shows, all types of stuff. Mostly been watching Love Island, but luckily Insecure came back a couple weeks ago. Mm-hmm. We've been really into Insecure. I started watching that show Never Have I Ever on Netflix. It's really funny. It's by Mindy Kaling. Issa Rae's new movie is out on Netflix as well. Already? Yeah, it's out.
With Shuber?
With I don't know his name.
No, not Shuber. Remember the movie he was in? He was a taxi driver?
He was in, yeah.
He was Shuber.
Shuber.
Okay, he's an Uber, but he's Shu. Is his name? Is that what it is?
Okay.
I don't know. I made that up. Why would his name be Shu?
I think it's Stuber. It's called Stuber.
I thought it's Shuber.
No, it's Stuber.
I think it's Shuber.
I think you're thinking about Shubaum from The Circle.
From The Circle.
Anyways, it's a good movie. It's a really good movie. And
you watched it already?
No, I haven't. You want to watch it today?
So it's a good movie. You haven't watched it. How's it a good movie you didn't watch it?
I did watch it.
Man, haul of cap over here. Full of cap.
I watched it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, so why you think you didn't watch it?
I want to watch it again.
I don't care to watch it shit though. Continue talking.
Anyways,
Stuber.
just hella like shows to like really like get into and stuff. And distract yourself from the fact that the world is ending outside.
Fact. So that means watch Love Island, watch Shuber and Issa, watch Dead to Me. Good show, great show.
It's on the second season now.
Second season is lit, but you should watch the first season first so you know what the fuck is going on.
How have you been?
Fam, I've been fucking great. Stuck in the house, not doing shit, no friends, no family. I'm kidding. I was in North Carolina last weekend. Went to Virginia. What they call me? What they call me in the streets? World traveler. You're right. Exactly.
Brandon on tour.
The God on tour. Yes, sir.
This man has not been social distancing whatsoever.
That's not true. I haven't been around anybody but my family and Leangie. Other than that, I have been around the homies. You know, we've been getting our shit together. It gets better. Podcast coming soon, my nigga. Stay tuned.
Yes, Brandon has another podcast aside from mine.
I don't think you call it a podcast. So I think it's more of like a an interaction amongst musical men. Musical men, that sounds funny. Men that like music and just dissecting and digesting music. And I think you might hear an album you never heard before. That's what I'm saying.
Why is there an emphasis on men that like music?
Because it's 3 niggas.
Let's unpack the sexism. Huh?
Let's get down to it. Let's get to it. Speaking of sexist.
Woo! Future. Let's get it.
Oh shit, let's get into it. Alright, you gotta break it down because I haven't been following this Future thing. But you gotta tell me what Future been doing, honestly.
Future at the moment is dating Lori Harvey. We got into that in our previous podcast.
Bad.
How it doesn't make any sense.
Wait, whoa, how does it not make no sense?
Because
it's Future.
Well, I think like Lori Harvey is kind of like the female Future in that she doesn't really give a fuck and she's just dating whoever the fuck she wants to date, which is good.
I don't know enough to.
And I have no hate towards Future. I think he's, a guy, but.
What the fuck?
He's just like a regular dude. Like, he's just bugging the fuck out, but.
How's he bugging out?
How is he not bugging out?
No, tell me how he's bugging out.
Right now, Future has 2 women that claim that their children are his. 2. One of which have been proven that the child is his.
What?
And he was denying it this entire fucking time, but found out the baby is his after all. And he's just been bashing her on on Twitter. And the baby's dead ass his. Now he has to pay hella money for child support.
What'd he say?
He was calling her ugly. Never treat ugly.
If the bitch ugly, she ugly.
Shut up. He said never treat an ugly woman pretty. This is what happens when you. I'm like, okay, but you don't have to not wear a condom with everybody.
Hold on.
Nigga shooting his shot.
Wait, hold on. What does that mean? Don't treat an ugly woman like she's pretty?
Yeah, like basically like have sex with her or like.
He gotta relax.
On a date with her.
Future gotta relax. Future gotta relax because Future for sure has only made music for niggas that fuck with the ugly bitches past their pretty bitch. So he gotta relax. All for it, he gotta relax. And he did it. You can't do some shit and try to backtrack and be like, nah, don't do this. Nigga, stop it.
There's 2 women right now, like the one that got confirmed that the baby is his, and then another one. So it's only a matter of time before that one gets confirmed too. Future has
He
too
got, like,
many
7
kids
already.
by too many baby mothers. You remember when Ciara like was pregnant with Future?
Future Junior.
She put up a picture with like his 3 other baby moms talking about family just to get embarrassed a month later. Moral of the story
Thank
is
God came through for her.
don't claim these men in public. Keep them a secret until you're engaged.
We're not doing that.
And then you can go ahead and boast about it.
The moral of the story is this. Know who the fuck you claiming. That's the moral of the story. Now, you gotta know who you claiming. Because some of these niggas
Ladies,
don't know how to act.
Let's focus on our
And
career.
they're emotional.
Let's keep the men in the back burner. Yeah, we got them. Let's keep them in the quiet. And once we're married, now we have a husband.
Okay, so you trying to tell bitches to be hoes then?
I'm
telling
not,
you women to be hoes.
How is
You said keep niggas in the back burner, so you got niggas in the back burner. They got niggas back there.
I'm talking about multiple women that have a relationship.
Oh, so it's not one.
Keep it a secret.
Okay.
Keep it on the DL.
I got you. Yeah, you gotta stop posting. Instagram don't need everything, honestly.
Don't let these men embarrass you.
And niggas, don't let these women embarrass you. Because they're just as bad.
It's been proven time and time again that women are the more emotionally sane of the two. You know?
Where? Where was that proven at?
Men are super emotional whether they want to admit it or not.
Hold on. You said women are more emotionally sane? Mm-hmm. Name one that's emotionally sane.
We are emotionally sane because we go through the process early. Women will cry off jump and then move on with it. We'll get past it, and once we get past it, we're past it. Men, on the other hand, don't cry off jump. Act like
but
they're
how
good.
does that make y'all?
Pay attention.
How does that make you emotionally sane?
Pay attention.
I'm asking a question.
I'm saying
I'm gonna ask the question you done.
Maybe more emotionally mature. Like you gotta show your emotions initially, so then you can move past it because you've already went through the motions. Now you can go beyond it. Men, on the other hand, don't go through the motions ever. They like to act like they're not upset. They don't care about anything, and then shit will hit them afterwards once the girl's already moved on.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Why do women who they want a certain man, but that man has something else going on, why are they still okay being with that nigga? Although they know that like he's involved with something. Tell me why.
Wait, what do you mean? Say it again.
Why do women that's like interested in a man, but they know that man is involved with somebody else, why do they still like feel okay being with that nigga?
Well, I mean that's not all women though. So
I'm just asking a question. I'm just asking a question. It is a thing. It's a thing.
Oh, okay. So are you saying that the woman wants something like deeper with the guy, or she's just with the shits?
Yeah, like they want something deeper.
But they'll mess with the guy.
They mess with the guy anyway, but you know the guy got something else going on. So yeah, maybe he told her, look, you know, I'm going through this with shorty, blah blah blah. I'm trying to get out, whatever the fuck. So like, you know, but she knows.
Well, you just answered the question yourself.
How?
You said I'm dealing with something with shorty. I'm trying to get out. So in that woman's head, she's thinking like, oh, he's trying to break up with the girl. Once he breaks up with her, he's with me now.
So it makes it okay for you to focus on another bitch's woman because he says that he's trying to get over it. That's what you're trying to say. Okay, Leangie's green lighting the side chicks. Got it. Now it makes sense. Yes, you just green lighting the side chicks.
You're saying that the guy is telling the girl like, I'm gonna break up with this girl. I want to get with you. Like
I didn't say that. I said I'm going through something with shorty. I'm trying to get out of it. I didn't say I was breaking up.
So you didn't confirm or deny that you're in a relationship with this girl?
Nah, you know I'm with her. You know I'm with her.
No, you didn't.
And you know I'm with her. And you know I'm with her. And you know I'm not happy. But guess what? You think you can make me happy. So now you ain't trying to give up because now me and shorty doing whatever. But you like, nah, I can make this nigga more happy. And don't lie to me and act like this is not what always happens.
No, I don't think it always happens.
Defend it.
I am trying to defend it. You know, like maybe guys just super manipulative.
Oh, getting that. You trying to get in this bag?
In the manipulative bag, okay? If you're telling the girl, if the girl's really into you guys, you see that she has a connection with you. You know she's emotionally invested, and you tell her
100% my type on paper.
100% your type on paper, and she thinks like you're really gonna leave your girl, and you guys really have a chance. Like she's not thinking about the part where it's like, oh, I'm hurting this other woman. She's just kind of like, oh, this is a means to an end. Like we're gonna end up together. Period. Don't try to play my females like that.
All right, question for you:
here.
Who's more manipulative, men or women?
I can't really speak on that. I don't know how to manipulate, and I'm looking for classes. So if anybody has a link to someone that can help me be manipulative,
you don't gotta ask nobody. I got you.
No, you don't.
I got you, baby. I got you. King of this shit. You hear me, king? Alright, different question.
This man is
Who's
terrible.
don't do that. Who's more emotional, men or women?
Men.
Alright, tell me more. And why you think that?
I think men are more manipulative. I mean, whoa, that's not what I think. I think men are more
You
emotional.
also probably think that too.
I think men are more emotional because they bottle things up more. I think once you bottle things up, you eventually erupt and you get.
Niggas got bars today.
That's what I'm saying. You eventually erupt and it's like way messier. Like women are emotional off jump. Like women will handle that shit immediately, while as men
Not
will
all
take a
women.
second. Shut up. As men will take a second, like will think like, oh yeah, I'm good, fuck that bitch, like blah blah, all this other shit, and then eventually lose their shit down the line.
Now you know what the problem is for real?
And be on some wild shit afterwards.
A lot of times niggas be around other niggas and you don't want to seem soft.
Yes.
So like at the time, like, man, fuck that bitch, blah blah.
You men
But then
do
once you
yourself.
sit by yourself, you realize it's not fuck that bitch at all.
You're in your home playing your little video game. Nobody's
Now
coming
you
to
crying.
bother you.
Now you just crying, playing your game.
Like,
Turn
damn.
around thinking somebody yelling at you, but nobody's yelling.
My girl used
Just
to
you.
come and like try to suck my dick. I don't know
Word.
what happens.
Try to get me off the game. Now she tight because I'm playing the game so much. Now I gotta stop. Yo, look, I'm coming gonna leave here.
Exactly. Now you gotta
Now
play.
you're playing
play your
all
phone.
day.
Now you're playing your game through the whole thing. You missing
bitch.
something, huh?
Yeah, I feel like that's not fair though, because I feel like it's not fair to call us emotional because we don't react as soon as.
First
y'all
of
do.
all, let's stop giving being emotional this connotation where it's a negative thing. It's okay to show your emotions. It's okay to express those things. It's just the difference is whether you express those emotions off jump or if you express your emotions later on, which causes a bigger eruption.
I feel like I don't want to say I disagree with you because I do agree with you, but I feel like the bigger thing is like a lot of men don't understand what emotions are. So like they think being emotional just means, oh, you sad all the time or you always crying. But there's a shitload more emotions there than just being fucking sad. And I feel like niggas go through a lot more of those emotions at a much more rapid rate than women do. So I agree with you, men are
Because
more
I feel like,
emotional.
let's say for
But you
example,
fuck ass niggas.
it'll be a guy will break up with a girl. If that girl doesn't react, I feel like how the guy thinks she's gonna react, it's a problem. Let's say she moves on faster than him, it's a problem. Now it's a whole
But
thing.
you can't say that because if a nigga move on faster than the girl thinks he should, then it's a problem too.
I guess that's true, but I'm saying it's like he'll know that's coming. Like, you know what I mean?
That? Nah, you can't say that. You can't say that.
He'll know that's coming because she already had an emotional reaction from the beginning.
say that.
Versus the guy
Can't say
who was
that.
like, nah,
You
baby
can't say
girl,
that.
me and you need to take this time away from each other. So the woman
You know what? Fuck that. Fuck that. You know why? You know why? This is a safe space before I continue. Verbally say it. I need
Safe
consent.
space.
I need consent to continue.
Safe space.
Nah, fuck that. Because look, if we got something, right? If we got something, we had some. Let's say we were taking a break on something. We're taking a break on something, right? Regardless of anything, that's still mine. That's still mine. That's still mine. If we both ain't separate, then guess what, nigga? What are you doing? What are you doing? What is you doing? What is you doing?
You're broken up with someone, but they're still yours somehow?
I was given this world. I ain't make it. That's what Tupac said. I'm rocking with that. I'm rocking with that. You know what? Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's
Men
move on. Let's move
are
on.
more emotional, as this man just proved.
And women are trash. New here, new start. Alright, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna ask you this too. So I'm gonna leave the emotional shit alone, right? Who do you think handles shit better? Negative shit? Positive shit? Men or women? How? Tell me how.
What do you mean negative shit, positive shit?
Bro, because sometimes when something positive... Alright, you know I'm breaking down for you. You want the positive or negative first?
Negative.
Alright, negative. Let's say something bad happens, right? Let's say I cheat on you. Alright, cool. Do we need to be beefing OD? You need to be throwing shit, me throwing my shit out the crib and shit. Cause as you just said, y'all are gonna be emotional first, be crying and shit, which means that y'all are hurt. So cool. That doesn't give y'all the leeway to wild out and be fucking shit up, right? Hold on, let me finish. That'll give you the leeway to be wilding out, fucking shit up and shit, right? So maybe, yo, cooler heads prevail. Talk to me tomorrow. Let's figure something out. Maybe let's figure something out. And then maybe I can explain to you why I had to step out, why I had to do this, why, like what forced me to feel like I needed to do this.
That's the whole thing. Like I said initially, like I said before, and I'm gonna go ahead and repeat it.
Go ahead and repeat it.
We're emotional first before anything else. We need to get that out. So if it's breaking your PS4, if it's breaking your television, your toaster.
I can't make toast?
No. Your
it's a wrap for the toast.
Sink. I don't know. And first of all, let's not say all women do that because I don't think all women start breaking off.
100%. I'm not all of our wholesome listeners, wholesome women, wholesome men. It's not about y'all at all. We talking about the toxic bitches, you feel me? Yeah, y'all.
I personally can't speak for that group of women, but I
First of all, that's cap.
How am I toxic? When have I ever broken anybody's thingies?
So
I personally don't have the money to replace that shit, so I am not gonna break it. Your car, not touching it.
First of all,
your PS4, not touching it.
Before you talk about replacing anything, these women don't replace nothing. They fuck it up and they move on with their life. Until they forgive us and take us back, which is what y'all do. So, I mean, wow, this is really misogynistic. I'm at the edit.
You sound crazy as hell.
It's the truth, though. I just want everybody to know it's the truth. I'm not going to leave that in the podcast, but it's the truth.
I'm not touching anything.
We should change this subject.
I'm not touching anything until I can, unless I can replace it. Maybe I will break your toaster. I bought a toaster for $10 at Target. It's nothing to me, all right? Your car, though, I don't want to touch that. Your PS4, I'm not paying $200 to replace nobody's broken shit.
Wow.
Okay?
My thing is
sneakers,
I feel like
I'm not replacing
I feel like some women could find a better way of handling situations, don't you think? Like instead of, why is that the only possible solution you could think of? Is, you know what? Fuck it. I'm hurt emotionally, so I'm gonna fuck this nigga up.
I think it also depends how much you put into a situation. If we've been together for hella long, you know, I've had your back, all this other shit, bought you things, all this nonsense, really had your back and supported you, and you go ahead and decide you want to get your shit off with someone else, I think I have the right to burn everything I bought you.
I think you're wrong. Can I ask you a separate question?
Yeah.
Alright, let's say a nigga cheat on you. What will be the scenario for you to take him back? Talk about it. Talk about it, baby.
That we're married and have 2 kids.
Okay, so all the niggas watching that's like, ooh, who that? Marry her, breed her up, and then cheat, my G. She's staying. She's not going nowhere. You good. Just
the first time, though. I'm not forgiving the second one.
What's the difference with the first and the second time?
The first time, it's it could have been a fluke. I got 2 kids. I can't afford them. Also, maybe at this point I have the money to afford it. I will hope to have the money that I can leave a nigga off for the first cheat. But I'm saying, if I'm not there and I got 2 kids with you.
How is it a fluke for me to drop my penis in somebody else?
Maybe you're drunk.
What if I was drunk twice?
Maybe you're blackout drunk.
What if I was blackout drunk twice? I'm not fucking with it?
I don't have no way to prove that you got blackout drunk twice.
How can you prove I was blackout drunk the first time?
At this point, you got blackout drunk the first time. Maybe control yourself. You should have better judgment at that point. You only got one try. I'm only saying that. One time. One time. Unless you got hella money. Oh, if you like a basketball player or some shit, you on the road all the time.
Go do your thing.
I'm living in a mansion in Los Angeles.
Get your shit off.
And you're not emotionally attached to these
women.
Go crazy. Do whatever you got.
Go crazy. I respect that.
As long as you wear a condom or something like that.
I respect. Don't bring nothing back in the home.
I'm in a mansion in Beverly Hills. I really couldn't care less.
I got a pool outside. I'm straight. Heated.
Buy me a new property every time you cheat.
Heated pool.
Even.
I got fucking tigers in the back.
Put them in my name. Put the properties in my name. No problem.
Roller coaster in the backyard. You're good.
Your
kids can be on rides all day.
If anything, at this point, I'm looking forward for you to cheat on me because now I got a new property.
Now you got something to get something out of it. Yeah. Buy me a new house.
I got a house and
you know what? Look, what's this? Black mold? Get me out of here. New house.
New house.
New house.
Babe, you sure you don't want to cheat on nobody?
You don't think she cute?
You don't think she cute?
That's crazy. I respect that.
Because I need a new property.
Wow. Okay. That's cool. So women are fickle. Got it.
And once I get those properties, let's say I accumulate 10. Because my niggas lose.
Whatever she about to say is cap. Whatever you about to say is cap.
divorcing him.
Cap, you're not.
I have so many properties.
You're not leaving
I have
nothing.
so many
You're
properties.
not. That's cap. You're not going nowhere.
All this wealth I've obtained because you decided to be loose.
You know what I think? I think you wouldn't want your kids to grow up without their mother and father, so you wouldn't do it.
First of all, that does not, just because parents aren't together doesn't mean that both parents aren't in the picture. So that's a dumb thing for you to say.
What I'm saying is, you in this big ass house, you gonna want their father right there too. That's what
exactly, but if he's a basketball player going around, he's not there all the time anyways. What do you saying?
They don't live there. That's what I'm saying. So when I'm back home, I'm back in the city. They're not gonna be in your crib.
You don't know that. Maybe
you
I
gonna
have
let
a
them
beach
live
house.
there too? You gonna let them live there too?
Yeah.
All right, so say less. Say less then.
What?
Say less.
My house gonna be big enough that we got wings, baby. Stay in the left wing. I'm in the right wing.
Okay, so
Stay in the left wing. I got the right wing.
So what you're also saying is women don't care about happiness.
I never said that. I'm talking about myself personally, baby.
You don't care about happiness.
As long as the money rain. As long as the money rain.
Pay me, nigga.
Hey.
They don't got no cash in my fucking pocket.
I'm gonna do like Jeff Bezos' wife, where I write that into the prenup. You cheat, I get 75% of your thing. Because you know you're not gonna cheat anyways. So just sign it, babe.
I would sign that. I would
just sign it. You're
because I'm
gonna
not.
be fine.
Because black men don't cheat. First of all, I sign it.
You gotta be real careful about it.
You gotta be real Caucasian to cheat.
You gotta be real
so look,
LeBron James
for all
about
you
the
niggas,
situation.
if you cheat, you're not black. I just want you to know that. You white now. Because black men don't cheat.
Do you think women or men cheat better?
Cheat better? Mm-hmm. Women definitely cheat better.
Yeah. Right.
The thing is, I feel like a lot of women know that their niggas cheating, but they just like ignore it. Y'all be like, y'all will go to the ends of the earth,
Stealth
getting
mode.
shit off.
Stealth mode.
Niggas will never know. Somehow you build up a schedule to get your shit off, get home, make dinner, act like you've been home all day. Now niggas is like, oh fuck yeah, what's good, man? Oh my
the
god.
secret is to
and still got the pussy good for the niggas.
First of all, this has nothing to do with me. I've never cheated in my life. I'm a very loyal girl.
Y'all believe that?
But
y'all believe that?
The secret is to cheat, supposedly. I've heard from other people. The secret is to cheat with people that are also in a relationship. Y'all not trying to fuck shit up? I'm not trying to fuck shit up.
Until a nigga is like, yo, I feel like I love you more than my girl, so I'm about to leave my girl for you. Then what you gonna do?
Now I gotta kill him.
Now you got to go, nigga.
He comes
now
to me with that
to
stuff.
Go.
Now I have to give him that speech like, baby, I wish you hadn't said that. Because now we here. Nobody knows
How
you're
would you kill the nigga? If you had to, how would you kill him?
First of all, don't ask me that question because unfortunately I've given it thought.
Nah, go in, get in your bag. Get in your bag. Let's talk about it.
I think what you need to do is you gotta have a meat grinder on hand, right?
What? What?
You have to have a meat grinder on hand because after you've killed someone, you should chop their bodies into pieces, right?
Mm-hmm.
Throw it through that meat grinder, right?
Yeah.
Now you got what, like a couple pounds of food.
Hamburgers for weeks. That what you about to say?
Throw a barbecue for the whole neighborhood.
Oh, now you wild. Who am I doing this podcast with? First of all, that's right.
Men are.
I want to stop you because
Men are infants. Men are babies.
Nah. Hold on.
Men just want to end up marrying their mothers, but like with a whole different look to them, right? They want a woman that works a full-time job, right?
Yeah.
Comes home at 5 p.m. Cooks.
Cleans
the house.
Laundry.
Takes care of the
Changes
babies.
the kids.
All this other stuff.
All that shit.
For you to come home, sit on my couch and
eat.
Not do anything?
Eat, lay the dick down, go to sleep.
Hell no.
What else you need from me? Eat, lay the dick down, go to sleep. Who paid the rent? Me.
I don't know. Do you want me to wipe your ass or something? Like, I don't understand.
That would be a great plus. Great plus. Get in here, wipe this ass too. Come on. Huh?
I don't talk to their kids from Monday to Friday. I gotta interact with these men the entire time. These little kids.
Yo, what story are you building right now? Men love their kids. We love our kids. What are you talking about? We love our kids.
Them kids is asleep by 8 p.m. You got home at 7.
Yeah, I get home at 7. Eat till 7:30. Rest for half an hour. Fuck you from 8 to 9. Toss the kids from 9 to 10. We sleep.
The babies are asleep already. How? The baby's been asleep for an hour and a half. Oh, damn, they're asleep now.
Guess what?
Damn.
In the morning, guess who they see first? Dad.
No, they don't, because you're gone by then.
What's good? Mom about to come make y'all breakfast. But look, I'm gonna holler at y'all. I gotta go to work. Peace. Be back.
What kind of husband are you gonna be?
I'm not talking about me. We talking about in general.
No, I'm saying. But what kind of husband do you want to be?
Me in like person.
Yeah, person.
Let me talk to people. Me as a
Listen
husband.
up, ladies.
Me as a husband or me as a father? Both.
Both.
All right, let's start with me as a husband. Me as a husband, everything. I would never let my woman feel like she's doing more than I am. You feel me? I want to be as involved as possible. I want to make my woman happy always. You feel me? Whatever you need from me, you tell me. I'm a really loving guy, and I never want a woman to ever feel like less than or anything.
This is his eHarmony profile.
Now this is really me, honestly. This is really me. And any woman who's been with me can attest to this. Find a number, call them. They can attest to it. As a father, nigga, you gonna have to pry the babies from me. I might quit my job because I'm never. These babies ain't leaving my arms. Honestly, they gonna be 16. I'm gonna be carrying this nigga like nah. Who's your dad? Because I really I think. Don't laugh at that. That's real.
Your kid's tired because he's 16
No.
and dad's big. Dad,
Yo, all right, I gotta go to school.
I love you, son.
Yeah, this is my son right here. And go ahead, go have a good day at school.
Hans.
Instead of driving, come here, Hans. Instead of driving him to school, I'm gonna carry him. I feel like, all right, I'm about to get really real right here. I'm not even gonna look at the camera. I'm gonna look away.
Just want to put a little background music.
We should sing something.
Baby, I can hear you
I feel like, sing it lower. I feel like, the reason I was put on this earth was to be a father. And I be saying that shit a lot too, because like, I do want to be like the best father I can. I feel like that's what I'm really here for. To bring kids into this world and raise them to be like great. And like, that's what I really focus on. So I think me as a father, like, nothing else matters but these kids, you feel me? What's a halo, y'all? I'm dead ass too. I know it seemed like I was joking. I'm not joking. Where my shit go? I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Guess who's joking? Not me.
I feel like that's one of the first things we bonded over. I feel when I first met you.
Our kids and shit.
No, how we felt like we were. Like,
say it to them again. Let the bitches know that I mean that.
This was one of the things we bonded over the first time, because I had said that I felt like I was put on earth to be a mother, and he said, "Oh my God, that's crazy. I feel like I was here to put it." That's how he sounded. At this big age, though, I'm feeling a little different, but we'll see how it goes when I turn 30.
I still feel the same, so that's what matters. I mean,
then you're holding on to your guns, bro.
I just hope, I don't have, a baby that come out and, hates that they're black. But that would suck.
Why would they ever, though?
Because you know who hates that they're black? Doja Cat.
Oh, shit.
And here's why. You ain't know I was bringing you through that one.
Trash.
How was that trash?
That was funny.
You ain't know what was going on. Got her. Great transition.
Man,
let's talk about Doja Cat.
Hush now. This has hit me hard.
No, it's okay. I know that's one of your girls. I like her too. No, it's okay. We're gonna get this together.
If y'all saw, heard our podcast up to this point, there's one podcast, I really don't remember which number it was, where I went on a rant about how talented Doja Cat is. And I am now in a position where I have to take these words back.
Well,
no, honestly, she's still talented.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah.
But, wow, fuck you, bitch.
Alright, hold on. Let's just clarify. Why does it fuck her?
Okay, so Doja Cat was... Well, first of all, I think we can't talk about Doja Cat without talking about Lana Del Rey first.
Okay, so what happened with Lana Del Rey?
Okay, first of all...
And before we start, Lana Del Rey is my girl.
Yeah.
That first album did things to me.
First of all, I've been talking about that first album for the last few days. I'm like, that was a bomb-ass album.
Connected at the dicks. Let's get it.
That was a bomb-ass...
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, no, I've been talking to Lexi, Genesis, all this other stuff. I've been talking about how good that first album was. And it's such a good album, but it's for you to...
Darling, doesn't have a problem.
Only 17, but she's gonna be so mean. Anyways, it's such a good album. And it's I get it, probably when you're putting out this content and people really loved it at first, you keep putting out things and people aren't really fucking with it, you kind of put this chip on your shoulder and you start blaming other people for it. Because I guess she felt like the things that she was criticized for in her music, other people are kind of praising in other people's music. But I feel like the problem with people was that she kept putting up a lot of like women of color in
all
the
of them
discussion.
except for Ariana Grande, who's
Yeah.
all Spanish, right?
Ariana Grande's Italian. She's not a Hispanic
He's
person.
what? She's what?
Italian.
Yeah, I mean. Well, look, I
And
think
the way
she
her name
sprinkled
is-
that bitch in there to make it not racist. Got it.
Also, Ariana Grande's last name is not Grande, it's Grandi, so she's been lying to everybody.
What's wrong with Grandi?
It's not Spanish, she's Italian.
Grandi sounds
Italian.
just as Spanish as these two.
Grandi. It's
I
Italian.
don't think Ariana Grande is white at all.
Anyways,
She one of us. I'm gonna edit that out.
Let's
I
hope
sound
so.
like Joe Biden right
it's
now.
so insane. But anyways, it was fun.
If you don't know who to vote between Trump and Joe Biden, you're not
not
black.
Lord of mercy.
Well, ask China. I'm
Please
sorry.
shut up. So like she brought up the fact that like Beyonce, like who else? Doja Cat.
Beyonce, Nicki Minaj, Meg.
They're over sexualized in media. Nobody says anything. But
Really, just the ones that's winning right now at number one.
yeah. So she's like, why can't I also be that way and blah blah. And I'm just like, that was her first mistake, was to bring down other women to kind of like bring herself up. But
I mean,
also she
did
shouldn't
she bring them down though? She was just like she didn't bring them down. She brought up like, okay, they're talking about a lot of shit y'all gave me flack for. So what's the difference of why am I not getting a letter they get?
I'm gonna talk just from Lana Del Rey's. Do you hear me? Del Rey's initial album. It's a great album. I love the music. I love the way it sounds. But a lot of it glamorizes like underage girls dating older men, like going after men for money and all this other stuff. It's just like her music past that first album.
It's mid.
It's trash.
It's trash, nigga. Guess what?
It has
Your
nothing
music
to
is
do-
trash.
has nothing to
Stop
do
bringing
with
up
it.
better artists. Stop bringing up better women than you. Not better women. Oh my god. You know what? Fuck it. Better women. Badder women. Guess what? We make better music than you. We sing better than you. We don't want to hear you humming under your falsetto, nigga. You're trash. You're garbage. And guess what? Deal with the fact that you're number 82 on the list and not number 1. Done. I don't care if you're white. Done. Take your
Now I
L.
want to go ahead and take it. Park it.
Skirt.
Doja Cat.
Oh,
This
shit.
bitch. First of all, the one thing I'm gonna say about the Doja Cat situation, Doja Cat really reads to me as a person that has been very heavy on the internet for a really long time.
Mm-hmm.
Like back in the day, like I used to be on Tumblr a lot, and there were hella women like Doja Cat, you know, super creative, super different, would wear these costumes, all this other stuff, these bad wigs, all whatever. Like I know what that type of girl is. So like I'm not saying like, first of all, fuck her. But
Shit.
I'm saying like a lot of girls in these scenarios will troll and like become part of these communities that they don't necessarily like agree with, but they just have like a platform on and they feel like important in and stuff like that. But she's honestly like in a fucked up situation. I don't understand how she's gonna get herself out of this. She's been caught red-handed. People are not fucking with that like at all.
Can I
To
do
be
about that?
like, especially in this atmosphere, in this like, how do you call it, in this time in
Environment.
like in you like you hear me, this time in New York, in this time in the world, like
really
for
sound
her to be like exposed as a racist, going with these outright people, it's just like kind of like a fuck you in the face to the people that support her the most, which is black people.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Alright, does she not get any sort of like, I mean, because she was raised with her white mother in a suburban neighborhood. I'm sure she doesn't really understand the black experience, doesn't probably value it that much.
Yo, say that shit with your chest. You're talking real low right now.
That's
I want
fine.
you to-
I'm talking. They can
I
hear
want
me.
you to,
They can hear me. I'm talking just as I need to talk right now. Grew up in suburbia, feel me? Has a white boyfriend. Is attracted to certain things because that's what she was raised around. I don't know if she understands that what she's doing is a problem. So, like, is it okay for us to bash her without, like, trying to enlighten her? Or is it just because, like, you're a grown up, you should know better, fuck out of here? Is that, like, what is it?
Enlighten her in what sense? Like enlighten her about
That, like, alright, you shouldn't be in a fucking tiny chat with a bunch of these white niggas saying, like, racial slurs, thinking it's funny because it's not. That's what I'm saying.
You
That
know,
maybe she doesn't know that, like, because think about it. Niggas, if you in a group with your friends, you're gonna say shit that's probably
First of
wouldn't
all,
be acceptable. And
these aren't her friends though. She's
bro, but to what you were just saying, like she has a form of like power there. So she probably looks at them as their friend, as her friends.
She doesn't. She.
You can't say what.
No, but there was a magazine article like previous to this where she kind of described this group chat that she was in that was kind of like fucked up, and like if anybody found out about it, like she'd be in trouble type of thing. But she liked it because it was funny and all this other stuff. Like,
all right, but that's what I'm saying. But like, if
first of all.
What do you mean? First of all, what?
No, I want to tell you. Don't try to act like she's some like innocent person.
But that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I'm playing devil's advocate in the same way how like other people can make certain jokes amongst like people, and it'll be fine. Like, all right, it's a joke. Whatever, you move on. Although you're not supposed to make that joke. And I said people because I'm not trying to personalize anything here. What you call it? I'm not gonna do that out, by the way. So you understand what the fuck I'm saying, stupid. So the same way people can say shit and like, if the masses don't hear it, it's not a big deal. Maybe she just doesn't know any better. And at the same time, like, somebody has to put her, like, bro, you can't be saying shit like that. You can't be saying shit like that amongst these people because apparently they KKK supporters, whatever the fuck they said. Like, I don't know that for sure, whatever. But like the videos I saw sounds really crazy. But at the same time, if it was a group of niggas in there, you mean I said group of niggas, group of black people in there, y'all wouldn't give a fuck what the fuck she's saying, honestly. So like, is it because she said it around certain people? When I watched the video, I was expecting she was gonna say something, and they was gonna say something back, and she was gonna key like she was all funny. They didn't say shit. She said it, and they was like, "Oh, what you mean?" Blah blah blah. So like, I kind of get it, but at the same time, she might have always been like this. So now y'all are seeing her interact with these people. So you like we, with our moral standards, are against whatever the fuck she's doing, but she might not see any difference. Is what I'm trying to say. This fucking shit out of here.
She's a grown-ass woman. There has nothing to do with any. Nobody has to teach her anything. Nobody has to.
I don't think
teach her right from.
The question is this: what are we canceling her for? For being in that room? Mm-hmm. Then that's unfair to her. Then, because if I just explained to you how, Leangie, because if you was in that room and you said something, you're black. You can say what you want. The problem is when they say it. When the white people say it.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. We don't know what it is that they said. The fact that she's in the group chat with racists every day is the problem. If she's in a room with racists every day, interacting with them, calling her friends, it's a problem. So if you're a black person hanging out with racists that you know don't fuck with you or your people every day, that's not a problem? Exactly, that's what I'm saying. That's the whole thing.
Well, look. Let's start over. Doja Cat, guess what? You want to be around these racist ass niggas? Guess what? You canceled now. Now you canceled. Because guess what? We fuck with your music. We fuck with you. I think your body's amazing. You got ass for days, right? But guess what? If you don't sit with these white folks that hate black people, and oh my God, I almost forgot. And your ass don't like being black. You happy that you light skinned because you don't want to be dark skinned. You don't want to be black. Fuck you. Fuck your music. Fuck what you stand for. You don't stand for shit. You don't deserve to be number one. You racist as fuck. And we're not gonna fuck with you no more. And that's really what it comes down to.
This is the end of the podcast. Stay safe. Please don't lose your head in this quarantine.
Facts.
Watch shows. Love Island. Insecure. Euphoria. Never Have I Ever. All the Netflix things from Spain.
Netflix.
You know, Money Heist. That one about prison. You know, keep yourself occupied, you know.
Facts.
Fuck Doja Cat. Fuck Lana Del Rey. Shout out to Beyonce. You know,
shout out
always.
Meg Thee Stallion.
Shout out Meg Thee Stallion.
Shout out Nicki for that bomb verse.
That.
Who else we shouting out?
Shout out black women.
Shout out black women. Shout out black people in general. They released the I won't say the nigga. Remember Breonna Harris, I think her last name is, who the police went at her house and killed her. And a nigga shot back and they arrested him.
They released him?
He out.
Shout out
to him for
shout
sure.
Out to that.
I mean, it's still a sad situation, but
it's a fucked up situation.
Respect that at least he's out of jail because he doesn't deserve to be in jail. Yeah, man. I mean, protect yourself. Make the right choices. We love you. I hope you guys love us.
Stay safe.
See you guys next time, you know. Deuces!